Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the festival playlist. We are Forza Horizon 3 themed this week, and now I'm going to take on the daily challenge, win any midnight battle. So I think there are more. Let's go look at the accolades real quick just to see. That's under street racing. They added some there. So we're going to have a third, and okay. So there's two more for me, total of four. What did that say? 8 of 12. Okay. All right. So let's go see what street races we can win until we get to the midnight battle, and then that will be today's daily challenge. So actually, let's just bring those up because it's getting kind of busy. I don't remember which ones I did last week, but let's just start on this side. Also, the car you pick is really key here. Like, if I were to pick this car, I think it would be harder than if you picked a slower one. I really do. Because you give the computer so much opportunity to just wreck you. Not like, wreck. Like, as in, like, collision. I mean, like, really wreck you. I don't know what to get, though. Let's sort these by performance class, make it a little bit better. So I used this before, and I used this. I think this one was actually a little bit better. But I'm really looking for something that's... I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Oh, there we go. Let's try this. All those cars have rally tires to get them within A800, and I'm not ready for that challenge just yet. You guys may remember this car. I built it maybe a month or two ago. I'm not real sure, but I'm happy with it. I like it. I'd never have something like this because a BMW has a lot of maintenance just to keep it to what it is, but also I live nowhere near a BMW dealer or anybody that I would feel confident working on this. Remember, street races have traffic, so watch out for that. They love these tight turns, too. There we go. Look at that. I hate seeing these extreme E's here because just the tire size alone should disqualify them. I don't see how they can handle. I know it's a video game, but that really takes me out. Because what is in front of me, like a Ford GT or something, or a Ferrari or whatever it is, it's exotic, is my point. There we go. So we got the first pretty quick. 27%, I think it was. So now we just have to run the rest of this. But look at this. Big left-hand 90. Slam on the brakes. He goes to the inside for inexplicably no reason. I'm going to run into this guy. Did I do it? I did it, but I hit him too, so let's see if we can do this here. Nah, I was faster somehow that time. Didn't have the opportunity. Maybe he hit the brakes. I don't know. So this will be 9, and we have 4 more, right? This thing sounds so good. An M8 though. How much is that? That's got to be over 100,000, but how much over? I think Nigel Houston has something like this. I don't know if it's a... I thought it was a big body German car. And he's got it all modified out. %. Almost done. car is pretty fast for A800. I think this is the fastest one I've run. Compared to like the Lotus. I don't think the Lotus would have done this good in this specific race. I don't think the other Mercedes, the little one, would have done as well either. All right, so just under 3 minutes, not bad. So let's go race another one. Maybe I'll try something more exotic, like one of those smaller race cars, like a Radical or something like that. So I started there and ended up there. Let's try this one. Okay, so as soon as I can get in here, we'll pick another car. Okay. How far into this am I? I don't know if this would do good. This was the one I was talking about yesterday that I wish I could have used. So I was this far into it. Okay. The off-road i8. That's hilarious. I feel like that Corvette would do pretty good. I know this thing will do good. I've used it before. Never using this car again. I might just delete them. This is the... I don't know what this one is. If the other one's a 6, this one's a 4 cylinder. I know this is riveting television, but I'm really trying to think, you know, which ones do I want to use? Let's use the Mustang, because I know it's a winner. And it has the rally tires. But it also has all-wheel drive, so it makes up for it. I really got to change that emote over there. The dinosaur's just not in anymore. It was funny, and then I put it in, and then I just forgot about it. Now every time I have to look at him, I just act like that. Alright, here we go. Watch this launch. See, that makes no sense. You're up against, what is that? A Focus ST? Or RS, or whatever. Makes no sense. That's just the goofy beginning of the race Forza stuff. Okay. Can I see the rear end on that BMW that well? What is it, reflective? I just hate how these guys block the entire road. I really don't know what to do. I guess I'll just come to the inside. Why wouldn't they drive like that? That makes way more sense. 2 points, straight line, people. The good thing about having rally tires is you can add more horsepower and still come in under the performance class number that you need. But if you go off-road, you're still jamming. It really doesn't even feel any different. So it gives you more racetrack to use. This one's a quick race. At least it feels like it. We should come in about 2.5 minutes rather than close to 3 like last time. Which really, that feels longer, but is it really that much? No. That thing is barking. Did you hear it? Look at that sunset, nice. Very aesthetic. I can't see anybody. We have completely checked out. So this will be race 2 that we've won. We need 2 more, and then we can go on to our midnight battle. I don't know what car it is. I haven't looked for spoilers or anything like that. Oh, we came in way under. I thought it was going to be 230. 215. So that's a quick one. And if you guys are doing this at home, this is what I recommend. I'm trying to do this for a little bit of excitement and entertainment. But if you find a race that's really quick, that you're winning, and you need to do multiple to get to these midnight battles, just keep spamming that one. Because there's no point in changing. If you find a quick one, just keep doing it. That way you know where the turns are, you know what's coming up. All right, is there anything? I think I raced both those before. Kingpin I race a lot, or at least I remember from something. So, what do I want to chance it with this time? Excuse me. I don't know. The bad thing is, like, if you build this car here is for drift, it should not have a performance number. It should just be like, you shouldn't race it. Don't do that. I'm looking. There's a drag CRX. That's not going to work. That's funny. That 84 CRX down there. Wait. Oh, yeah. They have 2 CRXs. Where's the ones that I've modified? Where does that start? Oh, I could use the tachyon speed. Said no one. That car is terrible. Man, I should have used this yesterday. I screwed up so much. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? I guess. Guess I'll use this. I've been looking at it. It does have rally suspension, I think. Well, we'll try it. We'll give it a try. V8 twin turbo all-wheel drive is never bad, unless you have to pay to maintain it. That is such an expensive option. Speaking of which, I know you guys are here because you like cars, right? Have you been watching Whistling Diesel? That's my first question. If you don't like that kind of stuff, that's fine. But the guy is interesting, okay? He bought a G-Wagon, and it was the hot one with a bunch of... It might have the same motor in it, I don't know. Or maybe it's a V12, I have no idea. But then he put like performance mods on it. He took it to the dunes, and the funny part about the whole video is the car is quite capable. 15% we're already in first. At the dunes, like jumping, just amazing. I mean, he paid like 150 grand for it, so it should be, right? But I mean, that's just funny because you'd never see that stuff. It's kind of, I'm realizing right now as I speak it, it's kind of what I talk about on here. You would never put this kind of a wing on this car. You would never, you personally wouldn't, you know? You wouldn't be able to, it's too expensive. But, you know, doing this on this game or, you know, watching him do that kind of stuff, it's how you get to experience things that shouldn't really happen. Because no person that spent that much money on something would destroy it. But that's his brand. But anyway, I haven't watched... I've watched like maybe the first 2 of those a while back, but I just keep seeing like clips on like TikTok of him. They took it up in the air. He has buddies, I guess, that have like these huge excavators, and he dropped it from a height, and it just like kind of hit the ground and stopped and got dented a little bit, but it's still good to go. So then he keeps making more videos with it. But that man, he's crazy. He took 2 R32s because everybody talks about Skylines. Like first his thing was diesel trucks. You know, he's a redneck, diesel trucks. Like he did all this crazy stuff. That's how he got like kind of famous, popular, whatever. But then he started saying, okay, what does everybody like or think that's really good, that's expensive? So he got like a $12,000 pair of, I think it was something like that. It was something crazy, but of like designer, like Nike, Jordan, whatever shoes, and used them as work boots. Like he was all over the map with it. But then he was like, okay, I'm going to go after the car community. I'm going to go get these Skylines. You guys say they're so good. And he proceeded to like torture test them, and they failed pretty quickly. But then after the initial stuff was done, he or somebody within his team, they concocted this scheme to make an R34 where they put an R32 on top of another R32 and welded them together, and proceeded to go to like some meet in Tennessee, and I don't know, it was crazy. But then I did see a video the other day that the one R34 that actually ran, the one that was on the bottom, they completely destroyed it, and it's in a ball now. So yeah, that guy's nuts. And the funny thing is, like, if you tried to, it's like Mr. Beast. If you tried to copy him and just go out and buy expensive stuff and crush it, I've seen some people try to do that. It's just, it's not the real thing, and you don't have, like, he has, I think there's a part of his brain that's different, let's say. Shout out to Cody out there. So we got one more to do before we get to this midnight battle. So which one should it be? That was this one, right? Yeah. We'll just go here. Wait, what? It says Kingpin. It says Kingpin. So I was looking at the wrong thing. Maybe that's why I see it everywhere. So I think I did this one. Right? I have no idea. I think it was that one, actually. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Alright, so what car should I use? I'm going to try not to take so much time. I really am. I promise. Actually, I'll do this. Watch this. We're going to jump up to S1. Now, this thing is insane. All three of these right here. This one, this one, and this one. I race Horizon Open Racing with, and they are absolutely insane. Actually, I'm going to try to do this one. It's pretty good. Notice how it has a very similar scheme to the GT500. I just noticed that. Like, I don't know. I don't think this is my tune. I think this is DJS. I think it's his tune. I don't know why I chose to use those wheels on the GT500. Alright, so we should have a classic all-wheel drive on great tires. Yes, it spins, even though it's all-wheel drive. Hopefully they're not drag tires. I hate when people come in under the performance index level because they have drag tires. It doesn't really feel that sticky. The Huna truck is out front. Oh my goodness. I love having a car that is so powerful. You don't have to just floor it everywhere. You get to a point where you see some traffic, you're like, all right, I'm gonna cruise. I'm gonna let out a little bit. Oof. Now here's a moment from my childhood. My dad had, you see this Huna truck right here? He had a 79 Ford that was very similar to that. Regular cab, long bed. It was either 70 or 79. I thought it was 79. He had so many different things. But that one he had for a while. That was like the truck. It was like, get in the truck, we're going somewhere. 302. Everything has 302. 302 C4. But when they came out with that Hyundai truck, I thought that was so awesome. The only bad thing is they decided, I don't know if it was Ken Blocker, but it was somebody at Ford. But they're like, you know what's really cool right now? EcoBoost. And Ken was like, huh? Yeah, EcoBoost. Yeah, sure, it sounds great. Turbos. Yeah, I like it. And then they're like, they just said it quietly. They're like, it's the V6 out of the Ford GT. Which is, I mean, probably a hot version of the one that's in the Ford Explorer. So the truck loses a little bit for me. Like, I wish they would have made another V8 twin turbo. But they didn't want to do that, you know what I mean? They already did that. The Unicorn. Now, originally the Unicorn was just V8. And then they decided to twin turbo. And that's when it became insane. I really thought, you know, first he was a Subaru and he paid for these Gymkhana cars with his own money. And it was something that they did in Japan. Okay? And nobody ever heard of it. Everybody's like, oh, drifting's cool. And then Ken Block was like, no, Gymkhana. Gymkhana's awesome because you drive around and do this stuff. I don't think it's ever caught on. There's like not a Gymkhana championship or anything. You know? There might have been something like the X Games or whatever. But basically, he's like, this is awesome and I'm going to do it. And everybody was like, good job. You know? Oh, that was sick. That was amazing, actually. But anyway, he started with Subaru, and he owned the company, or owned a piece of, started DC Shoes. So he was making these Subarus, like an '05 Subaru. There's the Midnight Battle. He was making them with his own money, building some pretty cool ones.
Midnight Battle number 3. How you feeling? Nervous? Well, don't say anything, because I've been telling people that you don't get nervous, all right?
He's like, shh. Okay, so let's travel up here. But then after the Subaru thing, I don't think he had any factory support. No, he was running for them in his rally endeavors. But then when he got with Ford, I was like, you know, kind of questioning. Because I really like the Subaru stuff that he was doing, you know, all that, whatever. And, but then Ford, I mean, they really put out a lot of money. They gave him some really cool stuff. Like, I think he kept... I don't know. I think he kept the Unicorn. I don't know if he sold the... I think he sold the Huna truck. There's some different stuff that came out of that, but... all in all, there was a video they put out the other day. I just saw the thumbnail. It says the new Audi Gymkhana car, it's had $12 million question mark, and I have no idea what that means. So I guess we're doing... first we did C, and then we did B. Now we're doing A. So the next one, final one, should be S1. So what here... actually, I'm going to look at something. This is what I encourage you all to do as well. If you only want to do it once, I'm all for efficiency. For the other ones, there was... hold on. So this one, this little caveat here, win the 84 Civic CRX battle in any Honda. Okay, cool. So... win the 2003 Celica Sport Midnight Special 2 battle. So is that this one? Or is that the one I'm doing? I'm so confused. Must be the one I'm doing. And then I have to beat it in any Celica. Celica? Oh my gosh. I think I have some work to do here. Let's look at the cars. We're going to go over to Toyota. Any Celica. You mean Toyota Celica? The only one they make? So we have this. And then we have the GT4. Right? Didn't we have another one? I thought we had this one, yeah. So there's a couple to choose from. I think I'm going to pick the same one. Now I need to modify this to A800. So, let's go do that. And remember, this will be for the daily challenge. You can What is that? Anyway, you can do any of the midnight battles. I just chose to unlock the next one for me because I wanted to play some, you know. So custom upgrade. I'm gonna go entertain a swap. So what do we have? 187. This goes to, I think that's a, you're putting like a Honda engine in there, which that's kind of sacrilegious. That takes it to B, the Turbo 4. I can put a 2J in it? And it's still front wheel drive? Ooh. A 2J and all wheel drive is all you get, brother. Alright, let's see if we can get some race suspension. Yes. Alright, we are not going to get tires. We have no hope of, especially with what I have going on here. We cannot have tires. Can we have brakes? Can I just have like a little bit of brake? No. I'll have that. I'll take the first one. This wing should help me get a little more here. If I go with the Forza. Ooh, I can go with a monster APR wing. Or the trial. Man, there's so many wings. I'm so confused. So none of these offer what I'm looking for, which is a couple points back. I want some change. Alright, we'll get this trial one. This thing is going to be all Need for Speeded to doubt. Does any of these change the numbers? No. So we're just looking for cool. I'm going to keep it trial if I can. Because I do like those. Of course, we have no support back here from trial. I guess we go with the Razzie. Razzie ground effects, man. That takes me back. Weird. I guess you can make it a stock Celica. That's interesting. Caminari. Even though I do like that. That's pretty rough. Why do they have to put the badge on there? Leave that badge off. That is gross. Alright, we'll get the splitter. This thing looks kind of dumb. We need paint. Alright, so I'm at A800 now. I'm going to go with that. What I have found out, there's some things they don't tell you when you do this, but when you switch to an all-wheel drive drivetrain, they give you the race trans, a 6-speed race trans. So I don't need to go do that. Let's go look at the tuning real quick. 152. It looks pretty straightforward. I might just leave it at that. I don't think we're going to have any problems. No. I'm not going to make my own. What am I doing? That one looks okay. Yeah. I like this one. And then, of course, we have the TRD. Ooh, I like this one better. Yeah, let's try it. Alright, so now we are ready for our midnight battle. The daily challenge. We're going up against another Celica. I have no idea how I didn't even put wheels on it. I have no idea how I got a 2J in there, but I did. Man, look at that fitment. Oh, I can't. Oh, no, 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 no. I can't get any of it. Crazy. Okay. So let's try to get some kind of wheel here. We are so close. Those really lose that much weight? Alright, so these heavier wheels we can run. I just wanted to run something so it'd look cool. Those Enkies look so weird. Those or those? I'm gonna run the turbofans if I can. Man, I really want those front wheels out. Can I get this? Will this help? No. No, not at all. Making the back wheel bigger? Eesh. Let's do it. Man, we have a weird setup going on here. Hold on. Can I get that front wheel to match? No. No, not at all. What the heck is going on? I know what I'm doing, guys. I'm sorry. I have to do it. I'm losing the splitter. That doesn't have a Toyota badge, but everything else does. That's funny. Can I do it? No. This one. Let's do this. Maybe we can do this. What are we at now? 798. Alright, so let's go up maybe one size. 17s, 18s. We definitely don't want 19s. Let's run 18s on this thing. Those look a little better. Let me see if I can sneak some tire in here. Oh my gosh. Yes! That's amazing. No tire. No, you can't have anything up front. Alright, good enough. I'll take it. No, I won't. I'm still playing the game. Get a diff. Get a race diff. There we go. See, that goes right to 7 speed. Let's see if we can get a flywheel. Ooh. It's just, yeah. Nope. Alright. Final answer. A 798. A 2J all-wheel drive on 18s. I'm ready for battle. Let's go. 32 minutes into the video, we're going to try the daily challenge. I'm not even going to try the car. I'm just going to go for it. I think it looks cool in that picture. I don't think it looks cool right there. The blue clashes so bad. I wish they would have changed. Can you change the paint on those turbofan wheels? See, that one looks good. I see what they've done. They're a little modified. I like that. Alright, just launch. Launch like a bat out of hell. Come on. Yes! This is awesome until I have to turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. I haven't even hit the first turn and I'm already topped out. Not good. Okay. So we have to tune this a little bit. Let's try to get our speed up to maybe 180. I don't like where this gear ratio is going, but let's do that. I wish they had engine swaps in Forza, and I wish they had, which I do, I wish they had, you know, the same amount of performance index point changes that they have. I'm not saying to change any of that, but they need to be more expensive. I have never seen this generation Toyota Celica have a 2J in it that makes like 1,000 horsepower. That's not going to happen, especially all-wheel drive. Do you know how expensive this thing would be? There's no way. I wish you got to win the car modified like that, but I just won the CRX and it wasn't modified like the CRX was. I had to go modify it myself. Alright, here we go. Nice all-wheel drive burnout. Right here we were already topped out, so this is good. Oh my gosh, my brakes. My brakes are a little bit upgraded, but my tires are not. So that is my weak point, and that's what I'm going to have to fight this entire time. I shouldn't have went with this engine, I should have went with the Turbo Rally, but here we are. This thing is very hard to drive. Does not have the grip that you need to bite. Like right there, I can't bite and turn it in. It's a mess. I do not recommend. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Especially in these stupid street races where everything is a 100-degree turn. We're going off-road? Well, at least I have all-wheel drive. Okay. This is cool. Just let it spin. I mean, I guess I did good because I can't see that other guy. Like, even with the CRX, like, I was seeing him a lot. I probably should have used the Honda one, but just out of principle, I wasn't going to use it in this Toyota Celica. Now, in MR2, there's definitely precedent for that. Everybody puts Honda engines in Toyota MR2s. It's like a match made in heaven. Another 90-degree turn. Only 54% of the way complete. That's crazy. Another 90. This is weird. I don't know why we're racing in the dirt. Sand, whatever. So what I'm doing here with the Celica, if you remember, I'm racing this because I can get 2 accolades at once. I can complete the Midnight Battle, win the car, and then there's another little fun thing they threw on there that they don't tell you to do, but you're supposed to find out later that you need to beat it with a Celica. Now, it's cool that they don't make you do it twice. Like, you can put them together if you want. That's what I try to look for. And I didn't know that with the first couple Midnight Battles. I had to go back in, I think, for the CRX one. No, I didn't. I saw that coming. Okay. Yeah, because I used that NSX. I couldn't remember what I used. 75% complete out here in the desert. This is weird. Completely weird. 80%. This really isn't fair. I mean, it's very, very not enjoyable driving with these tires. But if you can just suck it up and deal with it, this car is way faster than that other car. But I kind of hate doing that. Rally tires would have been great here. They would have handled on the asphalt. A turbo rally engine would have been great if it would have fit in. The Honda engine would have been great. But we did it. We're good. It's an interesting build. That's for sure. Alright, so let's see here what we've won. What was that guy doing? Like clipping through the ground. Oh, he's got off-road tires on his build. Hilarious. Alright, so then you get that. Car I already had. I want to start winning Forza. I want to start winning the cars that are modified that you're showing me here. Jeez. Or at least, can I go to the tuning setups and have a Forza, edition
in
tune?
Their veins, this kid. I love it. Stay frosty in your new Celica.
My what? My Celica? I've never heard that before in my life. Toyota Celica. Oh my gosh. I'm so triggered by that. Celica. Is he gaslighting me right now? Is this happening? Alright, so let's get out of here. There we go. Win with any Celica. I think it must have already given me the accolade. Let's look in here. Street racing. We get the car. And we got Celica. Win the 71 Ford Mustang Mach 1 Midnight Battle in any Mustang. So let's go back. Let's go back and check that out. Maybe we do that too. Just to clean it up, just to get the accolades, you know what I'm talking about. Where are we sitting at here? 41 minutes on the video. I really do like that launch. The wheels look cool, they're all spinning, sounds good. Okay. So I guess any Mustang. I'm just gonna go to Ford and see what I have. Okay, so I have this weird thing. And it came from just, you know, being weird. I have this one. That's all-wheel drive Mustang. First, let's have fun, okay? Let's try this. This is kind of like a tuner build. I left it 4-cylinder turbo. I put some work wheels on it. It has drift suspension. It's basically a drift car. And it only has a 4-speed. I put the 4-speed. I think I'm going to need to get manual here. Let's try it. Alright, this is going to be wild. Not pulling away from him. Not him absolutely destroying me. There we go. Now we're getting it. This is a whole different feel. I don't know if you guys know anything about the Fox Body Mustang, but if they were worth anything, they were V8s. They were 5.0, okay? But in the 80s, I don't know if it was because of the gas crunch or what, but much like today, they were offering turbo packages. You had a 2.3 liter, which is a fairly large displacement, you know, in today's, like with today's technologies, a 2.3 liter turbo is pretty insane. But back then, you know, single cam, I don't even know if they were single overhead cam. I think they were. Yeah, they were. But you could get some power out of them, but stock they weren't, you know, they weren't crazy. But I'm just saying, this is such a different feel when you have a Mustang and you're flooring it and it's just This is hilarious. I didn't know if it had enough to go to 4th. And what's nice about the manual, if you guys don't know, you can use it, especially in a game, you can use it to slow yourself down. By downshifting, you can control that. You better stop. I'm gonna let this thing wind all the way out before I shift to 4th. It goes right to 7. I was looking at stuff for my Civic Hatch project last night, and I have not revved very high with it at all. I'm still like, you know, babying it out on the highway. I got to break in the clutch, like doing some, just doing some shakedown runs. You know what I mean? And there's a popular modification to get an oil pump that doesn't have balance shafts. So I guess when you go really high on the RPM range, like 9,000, you know, you can do that with this oil pump. But I was looking at 4-Piston Racing's oil pump package they have. Change the oil pan, change the pump, all the stuff. Not including somebody to install it. It's almost $1,000, and I'm like, Lord. But I think I'm actually going to keep it stock and just not beat on it right now, because I don't have a head that's gonna, you know, use those kind of RPMs. There we go. That was easy. That was easy with this little drift build Mustang. But I think I'll wait till I have like a stupid amount of money if I want to do that. I'll just get a whole new engine, because that's what they're known for. They have insane, whether it's naturally aspirated or turbo. Well, guys, that's it. Let's look for this accolade. It says any Mustang. Now, I literally have Mustang here, dog. There we go. Midnight Rodeo. These are like achievements to me. I haven't really looked at the achievements on Forza Horizon 5. I did on 4. I tried to get as much as I could. But a lot of these different things, it's hard to do. I know I can finish the Midnight Battle ones. I have another Midnight Battle. And then, that's weird. Earn 4 ultimate skill chains. I don't know how you do that. Complete the following accolade. Night Owl wins 16 street races to unlock your final Midnight Battle. I actually want to keep playing. I want to keep doing that, but I'm not. I'm going to end the video here shortly. But I'm going to have to look at the achievements. I guess because I play it mostly on PC, I don't really look at it. But I'm going to have to do that. See what I'm missing. But the accolades are really cool. It gives you more stuff to do. There is an insane amount of things to do on this game. I mean, just from the races alone, you know, you can take pictures, you can cruise with your friends, there's all kinds of online stuff, but then all the different, you know, you have the speed traps and the speed zones and drift zones and danger signs. It's crazy. But yep, that's going to do it for today. Let's go ahead and see what tomorrow's daily challenge is. Earn 100,000 skill score at La Gran Caldera, which is the volcano. We'll go up there. We'll do that. Super easy. No problem there. But once we're done that, maybe we'll continue these midnight battles. I'll race a couple more. If I can wait till tomorrow, I'll race a couple more street races. And then we'll do that final one, which should be at S1. I saw that Lambo. Maybe that's what we're going to be racing. But I think it's fun. I really like this. When they bring content out like this in an update, and they usually tie it with the series and with the, you know, the festival playlists, it's really cool. We had the new story explaining all the different Forza Horizons and the midnight battles. I didn't know it was as in depth as it was. But man, that's just a lot of content that they're adding, and I'm really happy about it. I know I complain sometimes, but it's just little stuff. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing if you're not already. And if you guys are, you already know you're the real ones. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.